What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Chicago Cubs versus Kansas City Royals Major League Baseball matchup going down Monday, July 21st, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Experts tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so. So we have a lot of action lined up for the week ahead. We got Major League Baseball on the board. We got the WNBA returning on Tuesday. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout and get 15% off your purchase. We also hit our goal of 250,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. I appreciate each and every one of you that's helped us get to where we are today. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button by now, though, please do so. It'd help us reach our next goal. We're aiming for 1 million. And if you have hit that subscribe button and you're new to our channel, welcome. I can assure you, we're going to be making you some hefty amounts of coin going forward. And it's going to start here with this matchup from Wrigley Field as you got the Chicago Cubs hosting the Kansas City Royals. Ryan Brazier looks like he's going to get the start in an opener role for the Chicago Cubs, while the Royals will send out Noah Cameron. And, I think this is going to be just like your prototypical bullpen game for Chicago. And, the Chicago Cubs bullpen for me is still a fairly solid one from a staff perspective. When you look at their numbers in the month of July, though, they do have a 4.91 staff ERA entering Sunday's action. So I still have my concerns with the Cubs at times, but this is still a Royals offense that I just don't trust. I think is what it boils down to. The Royals, I keep saying it, for my videos here at Pick Dawgz, and if you watch them, I appreciate you, and I'm going to sound like a broken record because you know what I'm going to say. The Royals, for me, are still probably at the top of the list or near the top of the list in terms of, games played with 3 runs or less scored this season. The Royals, scored 3 runs or less, I think, in like at least 60% of their games or something like that this season. Now, they did have a great showing offensively in their series against the Marlins, even though they dropped 2 of 3. They still scored 7 runs in 2 of those 3 games. However, I still just don't know if it's going to be enough here because the Cubs, have been hit or miss at times against left-handed pitching. And, I did fade the Cubs on Sunday against Garrett Crochet in a lefty, and they only scored 1 run in that game. But you look at their numbers against left-handed pitching in the last 5 games. This is a Cubs lineup that's hitting .344, averaging 5.3 hits per game against lefties. The last 10, they're still hitting .304. Noah Cameron, as much as I like what Noah Cameron has brought to this Royals lineup, he's been able to go 6 2/3, a 7-hit shutout ball at home in his last outing. Before that, it was 7 innings of 2-run ball against the Pirates. We've also seen him get hit hard by teams like the Dodgers, the Yankees, and this Cubs lineup has been one of the better lineups in baseball just from a top-to-bottom perspective this season in terms of offensive production. And I think that the Cubs can do some damage here against Noah Cameron. And like I said, what it boils down to is just can the Royals back up Cameron offensively against this Cubs bullpen? And we've seen other spots where, other, I would say, more favorable spots for the Kansas City Royals to drum up some offense. They haven't been able to do it. So can they do it here? I'm not 100% sure. I think the Cubs, like I said, are still a solid lineup, and I think that they can do enough here against Noah Cameron, back up that bullpen, and get the job done at home where they have been so strong for much of the season. So I'm going to roll with the Chicago Cubs in this one at the cheap price, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.